Hey, my name's Anthony. Come into my game room here. In this corner, kind of just have things thrown in here. I really recently completed the game room, but I have my ET stuff in here. So ET is very nostalgic for me. You have the original movie, some coin banks and stuff like that. A few box things right here, the Armatron, and then I have my 64 box, which is in bad shape, but it's there.
Now tell me, what is an Armatron?
It's like a little robotic arm you can pick things up with and move it. It's kind of like a homemade excavator type deal.
Tell me about this guy right here. That really caught my eye.
This is probably the coolest sign that I have. I have a few, but the World of Nintendo sign, so it's double-sided, and this would have been hanging in a store back in, I'm guessing, the latter 90s. My old man cave video game room was in my house, so my wife and I built a garage because we have a son now. He's 4 years old, and he has my old game room, so we had to build this new one, which was nice. I got more square footage, and he has his playroom, and I have my playroom out here, so it's perfect. Bunch of retro glasses, cups. There's lots of nostalgic things here. The Mario glass, and then I have same thing, just a bunch of cool Pac-Man cups. If you look at this, it's got a like a hologram almost in it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's really cool. It's like lenticular. What's that little box in the back there? That Mario box.
Mario pencil box.
Oh, dude.
Pretty sweet. I don't think it was ever used.
This is the kind of stuff that I love now, man. This vintage Nintendo stuff.
Same thing. These are the same vein as the Nintendo glasses. Andre the Giant.
I see you've got one of the Zelda comics. That's awesome.
I do. That's it. The only one I have. It's the only one I've ever come across.
They are expensive.
That's what I've heard now.
Yeah.
So I got PS2. I have some Xbox and Xbox 360 games up here. So I know sometimes you're doing videos on that. This is one of my favorites right here, Counter-Strike.
Never played it.
Not an expensive game, but a fun game. My Sega Game Gear, and this one's been modded, so you can actually console.
Whoa.
Turn it into a console if you want to.
That's wild, man.
And I have an EverDrive for it. It's backlit screen. None of these are the ones I had growing up. These are the ones I've just acquired over the years. But I have this one was my lunchbox probably in first or second grade whenever the first one came out. And still have my name on there.
That's amazing, man.
I think I still got the thermos in there.
So that's got sentimental value for you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. Oh, I love to see you got the Game Boy player disc for the GameCube, but here's the thing, you got the sleeve too. So usually you'll find the disc in the case, but not with the sleeve.
Yeah, I just went and got a complete box one, I guess you would call that.
Yeah.
I recently got the Jaguar, and I grew up playing Wolfenstein, so.
Love that front cover.
Oh yeah. I found this case in a house several years ago. It's got some loose games. It's got
were the games in it?
Games are in it. Yeah. Kirby's Air Ride, got Zelda.
Dude.
Super Smash Bros. Melee.
That's awesome.
And then Final Fantasy. The Nintendo trash cans.
Dude, I have to say this is one of my favorite parts of your collection, man. I love these trash cans, especially the Zelda one. I've actually never seen that one before in my life. It's amazing.
Yeah, this one's in excellent shape. This one right here is in halfway decent shape.
Yeah.
It looked like it was really used as a trash can. And I think I have 3 of the Nintendo ones left to get, and I'll have the complete collection, but those are 3 really rare ones you never see.
Yeah.
You see the Punch-Out one a lot, you see this Mario Brothers one a lot.
Would you say that this is the crowning jewel of your collection?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I've always loved the NES, and I'm only in the 400s. I'd have to put everything in the game. I don't know the exact number, but yeah, I mean, NES is definitely my favorite console. I have some, heavier games. I don't have anything really crazy. Probably these 3 right here: Cowboy Kid, Snow Brothers, Zombie Nation. I have Kickmaster complete in the box. Bucky O'Hare, Fire and Ice, DuckTales 2. I have some.
You got some heavies.
Some mid-range heavy games.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, but
Tell me about this guy, man. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That game pack case.
I bought some Nintendo Powers on eBay, and it came with that case. It wasn't even in the listing. That's how it came to my house. So
Wow.
you can tell like, it's a little boogered up, but pretty wild.
That
I had
is
some
cool.
toy cases when I was a kid for cars and things. It's not in the best shape, but all those magazines came in this thing.
What's the year on that guy? Got to be late 80s.
It's maybe like a European thing. It doesn't have a date on there. It just says bar.
Oh yeah, makes me want.
Barco
You know what? I bet this is not officially licensed.
Yeah, because it says Greenwich, Connecticut right here. It doesn't have a date on there, so it probably isn't. Super Nintendo is probably the next favorite. My sister and I had an NES, and we had a Super Nintendo later on. I played, you know, all the classics. Mario Kart, we played all the time. We played Super Mario World, Super Mario All-Stars. The first game I bought with my own money was Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Nice.
And the funny thing was, it was between that, my sister was trying to get me to buy Dances with Wolves on VHS. It was between those two when I was a kid, and I was like, I'm gonna buy Street Fighter. So
You made the right
I
choice.
think I made the right call. Later on, but I mean the trash can I love. It's in decent shape.
Oh yeah, really beautiful. This is in good shape.
Yeah, it's in almost perfect shape. I think I have one little dent in the back.
Wow. Yeah, that's great, man.
I found these right here.
Huh.
ET pencils here, so I had to put it with all the rest of my ET stuff everywhere.
Where'd you get that guy at?
It was at eBay by probably 2014 or 15, and I think I got it for $40.
That's a
And
killer deal.
now they're going up in price.
Yeah.
Keeping these little strategy guides.
Oh yeah, dude, they're super cool. Super cool.
I have my He-Man power sword that I had whenever I was a kid.
Oh, dude,
Still works.
that's awesome.
I had to put my name on there for whatever reason.
Where'd you get this guy at? The only time I've ever seen this guy is at in Brandy's collection, Gamer Amer's collection.
This is from eBay, but I bought it from a seller in the United Kingdom. I bid on it thinking I was going to get outbid, and I actually won the auction. And it took about a month to get here, but it showed up and it was in probably better shape than the pictures made it look. It works. I put batteries in there to make sure it works, but I do have batteries in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Need to make sure a few of these work. My orthodontist, I don't have him in here right now, but he had these kiosks in his office, and I had been seeing him for a few months, and I asked him, I was like, Dr. Mathis, what are you doing with these consoles? They're never on. They're these kiosks, and he was gonna throw them away, so he gave me all of them. So I have the kiosks upstairs. So this is where this Platinum GameCube. I got a Platinum GameCube. I got a PS2 Slim. I got an Xbox 360.
He just gave them to you?
Gave them to me. The bad thing is he has two different offices, and he threw the other ones away.
Oh,
he said,
man.
if I really want them, I would have given them all to you. So I have like the control arms and everything. It's not the craziest thing ever, but the Samsung GX TV right here.
Hey, dude, these TVs are really hard to find
They
now.
are.
Dude,
Cubbies.
this guy right here is beautiful, man. That is in fantastic condition.
Man, it is. It's probably one of the cleanest ones I've seen.
Yeah, I've always wanted to get one of those, but every time I see one, it's in really bad shape.
This one was pretty cheap back whenever I got it, but yeah, it's in great shape. A lot of them are all scratched up. I mean, I guess they really got used, but I'm not sure this one ever got a lot of use. So.
You got some old Sears catalogs, I see.
I do.
That's
yeah,
cool.
So I have some wish books, and I've bookmarked a few things to go back and look, like right here.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that's cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I remember when I was a kid, dude, I used to love getting these catalogs, man.
Oh, every day when I was a kid, I would just look at things, and that's how you could decide what you wanted to ask for a birthday or Christmas or whatever it was. And then I have my arcade cab that I recently got. So I guess it's more of an emulation cabinet. It plays 15,000 games.
Wow.